Welcome back to the show. We got a topic this week. Denise, you know what the topic is?
Here's my grits.
The topic is on the Facebook page too, if you want to.
Topic is on the Facebook page.
Always is.
Our
What
topic.
do we want to be when we grow up?
No, it was when you were a kid.
Yeah.
But you're about the same height as a kid.
Whatever, dude.
What did you think your life would look like now?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see, what's this? Hello, welcome to Poddy Animals Podcast. Who are we speaking with?
This is Jay.
You're
Hey.
gay.
That's it. Gay? Hello, gay.
This is Jay.
Oh, capital or lowercase?
Capital.
Awesome.
Got it.
He had to think about
Nice to meet you, Capital J.
Hey, Jay. What brings you to the show? Did you see our topic on the Facebook page?
Yeah, and I think it was a loaded question.
It was loaded. Why?
it. What was it loaded with?
Because, I mean, I grew up in the 80s, so, like, at this time, you know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a G.I. Joe by now.
You, an actual G. So you could have served in the military,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
No, I'm fat.
I've seen, what was that Full Metal Jacket? Private Pile, the big dude?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have been the one kid that they all picked on, the fat kid that they all, like, beat on and everything.
Yeah,
other
that
than me.
was Private Pile.
Well, you could still be in there.
I mean, who wouldn't want to get beat with a pillowcase full of soap?
I mean, I'm a clean person. I don't need extra soap like that.
And that's really, no, honestly, that's what you thought you would be at this time.
Well, I wanted to do something like that, but my fallback plan was to be some type of pilot, you know. And it still is like on my bucket list. I want to get a helicopter pilot license.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
could still do.
That's
you could
attainable.
do that. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, I definitely am going to do it. You know, like right now, I'm just a real estate agent. I'm collecting houses and doing things like that, and
That
I want to be retired within the next
That
5 years.
requires
or so.
you to get a license, right? You have to have a license to be a real estate agent.
Yeah.
So you're licensable.
Have you ever flown in a helicopter or airplane?
Or jumped off a really high porch or something.
Well, I'm a big guy, so gravity is my enemy. So
So you want to get a
I-
helicopter?
if I try not to go to any high places, but I have flown a couple times to Florida and back.
Okay.
Layover in Philly, layover in Charlotte. So, you know, seeing a little bit of the cities for a couple hours during my layovers, you know. But, no, I still want to be able to become a helicopter pilot, you know, just even if it's on my own terms, you know.
Like, where do you go for that? Do you go downtown?
I'm on Lorain
In
County.
Cleveland? Like,
Well,
they have something out that way?
It goes by county,
think-
probably.
No, Burke Lakefront used to do it, I believe. I'm not sure if they do or not, but I know out here in Lorain County Airport, and so does the Leary Airport. They do small planes and helicopters.
Did you say your boyfriend?
Well, you just said you were a big guy. What are you getting on a small plane for?
Right. You might
No,
need
I'm
two
not
small
kidding.
planes.
I'm not getting on a small plane. I said they train for small planes.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do
Dude,
you have any idea like what it takes to do it yet? Have you looked into it?
I mean, I've looked into some of the pricing. It's a couple of years now, though, but pricing a couple of years ago was like between $5,000 and $10,000. You know, get everything done.
How long does that
Well, I'm
usually
cool.
take?
I think it was like a 6 to 8 week course back then, but I'm sure it's probably
Kind of like being
different.
a police officer, right?
It sounds to me like you've pretty much just seen a helicopter and you just want to get in one.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Like,
No, that's it. Yeah, I feel you.
That sounds like that one guy. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, it goes to you guys' last thing about the zombie apocalypse, you know? Hey, I have guns and I'll be able to fly helicopters, and then maybe more people won't be under zombie apocalypse scene.
There you go. We can get
I'll
away.
if you have a helicopter, I'll take you. Right.
You're
on my team.
If
Ain't
you
that
have
how
a
Rick got out of there?
license.
Who?
Rick?
Oh, Rick.
Didn't he fly away in a helicopter or some shit?
Jay picked him up.
Jay picked him up. Good.
Well, he didn't make it past season whatever. I don't know where I'm at.
Oh
but
my gosh.
So what age are we talking about?
About what?
For
when he
your
wanted
question.
to be. Yeah. Just as a kid, general kid running around, I don't know, 8 to 11, say-ish.
Yeah. But right around probably like 1990, before my little brother was born, that's what I wanted was pilot thing, you know, or G.I. Joe. So
Yeah.
I would say elementary age because that's usually when they ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up?
For a long time, I thought for sure I was going to go to high school and play basketball. And then, like, I never thought, like, I'd be a basketball player, but I thought I'd do, like, college or something. Mm-hmm. And no, I was just too.
I mean, you got enough tattoos to be in the NBA.
You don't. What do you mean you were too skinny?
Birdman.
No.
Like, I don't understand. Is there like a weight limit to play basketball?
There is like.
Yeah, he had to wait for his turn.
Yeah, and I didn't wait for the limit.
No, seriously.
No, for real. No, because it's physical, and I was always like.
Yeah, you had to be in top shape to be running back and forth like that every day.
And I got really weak ankles.
days.
They've broken many times.
Listen, I wanted to be an NFL quarterback, and look at me, I'm a $145.
Now you're armchair quarterback. You've won a few championships though.
Damn
So
right I
you wanted to be a basketball player or something in the sports realm?
I kind of did, yeah.
That's cool.
Me
What
was
about
in
you?
Navy SEAL.
I thought you were going with
Wanted to be a Navy
ninja.
SEAL. I did.
Yeah.
Now you know those aren't real seals, right? Like,
Yeah. For what
you don't even swim.
But I know I don't like water.
What
I
the
don't like
fuck?
being around
That's
water.
weird.
I'll go in the ocean.
But
till
you
about
wanted to be
3
a Navy
feet.
SEAL, and that's what they do.
And then I got out realizing I didn't want to fucking swim.
Seal is in the name. A seal. Like,
It's like it's gonna have something to do with water. I'm out.
right, it's not Navy Mountain Goat. It's fucking seal. Like
Wow. All right, I guess you guys are ready to. Oh, really?
I also
I'm
wanted to
waiting
be
for you guys to make fun of me because I actually did what I wanted to do as.
podcast. You wanted to be
All
a-
my life, I always wanted to be a. No, I always wanted to be a pharmacist, my whole life, and.
Somebody's got
I
to do
was
it.
a street pharmacist at one point.
Huh?
I said I was a street pharmacist at one point.
Yeah, no, I'm a legal
I'm sorry,
one.
what's the current term? Undocumented. There we go.
Yeah.
Undocumented pharmacist.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, I.
What gets a kid in the like?
Yeah, pharmacy. Were you popping
So-
your mom's pills?
No, no.
Just cutting up her carrots and divvying them out.
Both sides of our family, my mom's side and my dad's side, everyone's in the medical field. And I knew I couldn't be a doctor because the first time someone would
Die.
throw up, I'd be done. I didn't want to be a nurse, same thing. I didn't want to be a dentist because I can't stand the sound of that drill. So I was pretty much on the fence at either following my dad's footsteps and
No.
be
Tell him what your dad did before
He's
you
a
talk
coroner.
about being a pharmacist.
Oh, you want to be a coroner? Yeah, no, you weren't on the fence.
Jay, you had something involved with like that kind of work, right?
Yeah, I used to own a crime scene cleanup company.
Yeah. They'd go in and
That's-
clean up the.
Yeah, that's
Ah,
different.
No, that's
That's
not.
cleanup.
out.
That's not.
I'm out.
That's,
No, but he's in the worst of it though, like doing.
Well, I mean,
all
he was a doctor, but on the other end of it.
Oh, he's a
But yeah.
proctologist?
So your dad would embalm the bodies, pretty much. Is that what he did?
God. He did everything. Like he was a mortuary. He did the whole thing of
Come to work. No, Dad,
Autopsy.
I'm good. I'm not going to work with you.
autopsy, embalming,
So when he said
all of that.
he said, hey, he
Or-
really meant it.
or I wanted to be like my uncle, which was one of his brothers who was a pharmacist. And from, I think, age 7 on, I wanted to be a pharmacist.
Sits there at that age and wants to be a pharmacist.
No, I couldn't even like that. Wouldn't even be a.
That wouldn't even be on my radar.
Well, I mean, I guess I thought it was cool because, I mean, he had his own pharmacy.
I'm sure he did. Jay did
And-
too, apparently.
No,
I don't know. It seemed pretty cool.
I think I could do the coroner thing.
Really?
But when it came to kids, that's the end of it for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I probably could do it, but as a parent now, at some point, I probably would get out of it.
So, Jay, for the crime scene cleanup thing, did you have to get like licensed and like
Oh, I'm sure you would.
take medical classes or anything like that?
Yeah, they had, there's at the time, there's only 2 places in the U.S. that train for it. You got a lot of mom and pop people that does like, hey, we'll come in and clean up with bleach, but it's like the worst thing to clean up blood with. So you get to go to school to learn, what to use, what to clean, and all that good stuff. You got to get bloodborne pathogen certified.
All right, here, I don't care about that. Here's where I'm going with this. Can you kill somebody and get away with it?
Oh my God. Oh my God. No, I do.
No, for real. Can you clean that shit up? Like, let's just say,
Oh, geez.
right?
I told my friends, when I used to do it, I told my friends, if something ever arose like that, I would be the person to call. But if you needed to clean up a lot quicker, it's going to cost you a lot more.
But like, what is that guy what do they call those? Cleaners. The people like, if you do something, they come in.
John Wick called the cleaner.
Yeah. Could you do that? Could we do that, Jay?
Oh my God.
I know how
Not
to
legally, no.
Yeah, I mean, in school they taught us I could actually in school they taught us I could actually put a body inside of a tote with the right amount of chemicals, and you would not even be able to find a trace of your DNA.
Wow.
Was this school on St. Clair by any chance?
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Was it taught by Dr. Kevorkian?
Yeah.
I have a question for you though.
Okay.
So my understanding, and I don't know if this is per state, is say you have a crime scene in your home.
Okay.
And so my understanding is no one comes and cleans it up. It's on the homeowners to hire someone to clean it up. Is that true?
Yes.
That's horrible.
Well, now here's the kicker on that though, and this is always explained to people, is in your homeowner's insurance policy, even if you're a renter, the homeowner will have under policy a biohazard remediation coverage no matter what.
Oh, nice.
Okay. I don't like how you said nice. Like,
like we're going to need that. Can we bump ours up a little?
If she ever says, can you come to my house and clean something up, just know that I'm gone.
This right here is why I was never a tough guy. Right? So you hear all these people talking shit like somebody breaks in my house, I'll blow their fucking head off. No, this is where my kids have their Christmas. I don't want to be like, oh shit, we didn't get all the brains off of that. Right.
Well,
like,
I think it's sad because you've got families, you know, depending on the situation, who come back into their home and it's like, and they are responsible for that.
Yeah. So our you know, that career field has the highest turnover rate.
Oh, I bet it does.
Yeah, person usually lasts less than 6 months.
I don't know. You haven't worked at my company.
Yeah, I don't know.
We lose guys every week.
I'm not even sure I work there anymore. I'm not.
So the turnover is about 6 months or less.
Yeah.
Depends on the connection, you know. I had a girl who worked for me. She was good, man. She, because the way you do it is you have a person who does inside the zone and a person outside the zone. The person inside the zone cleans everything. They hand it out to the person outside, and they sanitize everything.
Mm.
And the girl who was, you know, she's a real good worker. She was centered one day. She looked at the guy's refrigerator on the outside. He had a picture of his cat. And she goes, wow, that cat looks just like my cat. She goes, where's that cat? About a half hour later, we came across that cat dead. Oof. And because the guy was schizophrenic, he locked himself in his bathroom, locked the apartment up. Nobody can get to him for weeks, you know? Mm-hmm. And so she made that connection. She was ruined. She couldn't come back to work.
Now, there's no bodies or nothing when you get there, right? That's already taken care of, right? You don't have to do any of that?
Yeah, the bodies are gone, but we do have parts. Like me, I only do, like, I'm making steaks right now, actually. Everything has to be well done. Because if I see the blood in it, it just makes me a little queasy, you know?
So there'll be like an arm left behind or something?
No.
The worst,
probably like guts or something, I would think.
Right. Yeah, the worst thing I found was it was a human spleen.
Ugh.
So
the thing I found.
Did you literally get out of this because you couldn't take it, or it just wasn't? Because it sounds like a money maker.
No, it is.
If you can deal with it.
Yeah, I went into it with my brother. I'm sure you guys know my brother. And
do you?
He ended up falling in love, and he moved down to Florida. And of course, they broke up, and he's back up this way. But during that time, I tried to run it by myself, and the way we set it up, he was going to do the cleanups, I was going to do the office stuff.
Yeah.
And then I just couldn't find enough workers to keep going, and because, I mean, I had the connection at Cuyahoga County Coroner's office. I was
just going to ask you that, like, how were you getting...
Wow, if you have a connection with them, you literally had a job.
Is this a moneymaker? Like, is this, like, you know what I'm saying?
This was 15 years ago, and for me to walk through your door is $4,000.
Yeah, and just think about how much crime happens per minute.
I get it's a moneymaker for you, but I'm talking like you got, like you said, you got to have employees. Are your employees making like McDonald's wages? Are you paying this girl $15 an hour to clean up somebody's fucking?
15 years ago, I paid myself $55 an hour. I paid my outside the zone person $36.
15 years ago, yeah. No, see, that's what I mean. Like, again, any business can be a money maker for one person, but I want to know, like
the workers under that person.
Yeah, is this guy fucking cleaning up blood? Like, because that could help with the turnover rate. If I got to do this shit for like $12 an hour,
we know there's a step to everything, and Jay's got to get the work.
Right.
Jay's got to make sure all the work's
and
there.
There's got to be overhead and stuff like that. So
the overhead was killer. Get shit I did there.
No.
The overhead was our suits were kind of expensive. For a box of suits, you get 10 in a box. It was depending on size. They went from like $189 to $400.
How long would those last? Just one?
No, one time.
You could only wear it once?
One time.
Yeah, we could clean it.
It's
contaminated.
By what? If you didn't get anything on it?
Oh,
no,
fuck,
it's just everything. Everything's on it.
What if I wrap my suit?
No. Ugh.
No, you still trust me. It's one-time use. But and then you had to pay for the biohazard bags. You know, those bags cost more. And then
or stealing them in the hospital. No.
Well, that's the next highest cost would be for the disposal, because at the time there was only one company that did it. They actually come up from Cincinnati once a week. Get my
instead of having your garbage bags, you just have like body bags.
Here's a question for you. You couldn't work something out with the county morgue or even
sneak
that,
or even sneak to Walmart. You know, they got that big dumpster behind Walmart.
You could.
No, I was actually in talks with one of the local funeral homes who does cremations.
Yeah, somebody. I feel like there's avenues you can go through that's cheaper.
Yeah, it had to be incinerated. It's just nobody around
Brook
here.
Park Avenue. Throw shit out, man. Nobody even noticed.
Brook Park just burns your crotch, man. Come on, stay on topic.
Dude, I'm pretty sure there's bags of fucking bio waste on Brook Park right now.
Right now, yeah.
What?
You can just throw it out. Brook Park, Lorraine Road. Nobody even noticed.
Coming out of them strip clubs.
Right, learn how to save $1, Jay.
Oh my God.
So you went from cleaning out houses to just straight up buying the motherfuckers, right?
Pretty much, yeah, because now I know where all the crimes happen, so I can get them.
Get those murder homes out there cheap.
I remember cleaning this place up.
How did you get into that?
Yeah. What made you think of that?
It was something I always wanted to do. I thought it was interesting. And then, of course, afterwards, they made a couple of movies based on it. People, is that right? I was like, no, I did it before that. So I wish I would have been in the movie. My instructor was actually like a stunt coordinator, or whatever the hell his title was, because he's the one that actually taught them.
You need a stunt coordinator for buying houses? What the fuck are you guys buying?
Come up for those movies, the cleaner and all that. You know?
Oh my goodness.
Big one was Sunshine Cleaning. Was the name of it. It's a good movie.
Yeah. Good. I seen that.
But he was, I don't know what his title was, a stunt coordinator or what, or special assistant, whatever. But he's the one that had to talk them through and show them how to do it proper and right, to make sure it was, wasn't half-assed and wrong,
Yeah, that's kind of like when they do the doctor scenes. I've heard so many doctors say, we would never do this in a hospital and blah, 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 blah. And those are like those jankety shows that don't care, what the storyline
Scrubs.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's business before we let you go? Everything's good?
In real estate?
Yeah.
Real estate, it's good. If you're looking to buy, now's the time to buy if you can find the house.
Oh, don't try selling a goddamn house right now, Jay.
I thought now's the time to sell. So now all of a sudden it's time to buy?
No, about 6 months to 12 months ago was the time to sell.
Oh, I missed that.
You get so many people fighting for houses and paying so much over.
Yeah. Yeah, my girlfriend just bought that house. Kim?
Yeah.
$215,000 for a Parma house.
But it was probably listed higher, and she probably got concessions on it, things like that, because that's what's going on now. If you're not getting concessions with your agent, you need a new agent. That's what it's coming down to.
Can you help my friend? His mom passed away, and he's got to unload her house in Parma. Can I call you about that?
Yeah, give him my contact info if you want it.
But listen, if you can't rip him off because he needs help. You don't need someone. I'm afraid somebody's going to rip him off. You know what I mean?
No. Listen, even when I did the crime scene cleanup stuff, all my jobs are covered by insurance. And whenever I did those jobs, I always overbid because I would give them their
deductible back.
Deductible back. I would do it as a donation. It was a donation in that person's honor. that help with your funeral costs and everything.
That's smart, but I don't think it's gonna fly on this this one here. But I'll put you in contact with them and see if you can help them out for me.
Man, too bad you got out of your cleanup business. My old neighbor died.
Fuck Ted up. Oh,
What? No, she died in her house, and no one knew she was in there for like a couple months or so, and she had a ton of cats, and they started eating her.
Oof.
Cats are the first ones to eat a body.
Yeah, so they had to
You didn't need Jay.
quarantine the house, and
Let the cats finish
the
up.
EPA or the OSHA was there. And I mean, when I tell you the house was like E.T., you know how E.T.'s house on E.T.?
E.T. had a fucking house?
yeah, I don't remember.
No,
When the
like in the movie
I
E.T.
thought he had
when
a
they
ship.
okay, in the movie E.T. when they went to Elliot's house and they had like it was all
Everything right.
yeah, that's how they were, and she was my next door neighbor, so it was kind of creepy because I'm like, I don't want any of that stuff.
So
You didn't know that?
No,
wait,
I
didn't
didn't
see your next door neighbor for months and never thought nothing?
She doesn't come out. Her kids would
Helen
come.
would say hi to me every day.
Right.
No, she never
seen
came.
her for 2
She never
months.
came out. The kids would always go over there. And
kids?
Her kids. And I noticed the kids hadn't been over there in a while, but I'm
Because it
not gonna
stunk
go.
so bad.
I'm not gonna go check on her. I just
Yeah,
figured
fuck
they-
that. Don't
So
check on
wait,
your neighbors.
but anyway.
The
It was-
kids, because they haven't, you said they were always over there? Like, what was the reason for them not going over there? Because no one was there
They
to
knew she
visit?
died, huh?
They never said. I don't know why.
They know. They knew.
Something that she must have been on her last leg, and they
need
knew,
this
and they wanted to hurry up and don't go visit mom.
You never want to find your loved one because that's going to be your last memory. You know, I always tell people,
What do
you
they
never
do
wanna
with
do that.
animals that
Yeah.
eat bodies? Do you have to
well,
be
it
truthful
depends.
when you rehome them?
All the cats that were in her house, this is sad.
They just bombed the whole house, right? Tore it right down on top of them. Fuck it.
No, because they resold that house. But
Oh, fuck. Jay probably sold it.
No.
all the
They
cats,
just
all the animals,
Euthanize, yeah.
Comes with
yeah,
pets.
all the animals that were in that house sadly had to get.
They're like vampire
down.
cats now, though. They had to taste of
Zombie
blood,
cats,
dude. You gotta
shit.
fucking put them down.
Yep. I don't want this
Yeah.
tender vittles.
Yeah, you usually got to euthanize because of the fact that, you know, once they taste the blood and it's some different things. You know?
Now, Jay, do you have to say that the lady died in the house? Do you have to tell people that?
Yeah,
If it's the last owner in a certain time frame.
yeah,
But I mean, it's always better to be upfront anyways, you know?
yes,
It always catches up to you if you don't.
yeah.
Have you sold any murder homes? And how did you handle it? Did you just come out right on like, yeah, he hacked up his whole fucking family?
Oh my gosh.
50
No,
bucks off.
I've looked in a couple. I've never sold or bought any murder houses, but there was one over in was it Middleburg Heights where it was all over the news too. Some guy met a girl in like a prison pen pal thing.
Oh Lord.
He was with her. Then she came out. She lived with him, and then her boyfriend from before.
Oh, no.
Damn, didn't see that coming. What a fucking plot twist. I thought for sure she was getting killed by the jail guy, right?
So the boyfriend got mad, killed both of them, and left them in the basement.
Oof.
And you
And
tried to
they're
get that house?
I've lived in a death house, never a murder house.
I had a client go look at the house because the house is like $40,000 cheaper than all the other houses in the neighborhood.
Oof.
And she wanted me to write up an offer. I called the agent. I'm like, what's going on? She said, well, we have to disclose it because it happened within the last year. And she told us.
Oh.
I told the lady, she said, yeah, I don't want that house.
Would you
Yeah.
move into something like that, Scoot?
I would. I don't believe in ghosts and shit. I would. I'd take 40 grand off that fucking murder house.
Move into
No.
the Franklin
I'd kill
Castle?
somebody in that house if I got a fucking
If the house was like a nice house like that I'd want,
deal. Yeah.
heck yeah.
Jay, could I get somebody murdered in a house to get a discount? You know how like when you go somewhere and you ding the furniture to get a little discount?
Yeah.
Could I have somebody offed in a house and then is that like against ethics or something?
I mean, do you want me to clean it too then? Because I could tell you, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We'll work this deal between me and you the whole way around.
Here's the
Come
problem
full
I
circle.
see.
Jail
though.
before you took possession of the house.
I feel like
They got
there's
too much shit to
there's
find you,
never
Scoot.
a murder house that's in the nice houses. They're always in the
Franklin
funky
Castle.
house.
I'd have lived there.
You would not
Why
live in a
not?
Franklin Castle.
Like if he could find a house.
How much could you get me
That's
the castle
nice.
for, Jay? Right now, bottom line. What's your bottom line on the castle?
Franklin's Castle. They just sold the carriage house of it like probably 2.5 years ago, and that's just the smaller part of the house.
That's all I need.
It sold for $299.
Dang.
Dollars?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, just the carriage house. It's just like a 2-bedroom, whatever.
No, wait.
No,
but-
$300.
$300,000.
Oh.
No, yeah, you said
I was about to say,
I don't think you're very
wait a
good at this, Jay, because I was in it for $299.
Right.
You almost lost your whole
We can
fucking
split
commission.
that.
So what do you think that castle goes for?
Some millions.
Easily over $1 million, just because like the legend behind it. You know?
Yeah.
Didn't they just sell a big ass cat? Was that one they sold for like $1, but you had to move it?
Huh?
No, that was a house down by Lake Erie.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, yeah.
They sold it for $1, but you had to move it, right?
Yeah.
How in the fuck do you move something like that?
It's expensive to move a house. That's why you're selling it for $1.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you'd have to worry about power lines. Well, I don't know how they are down there. I don't know.
No, I used to work construction too, of course, you know. And
Jesus
I was-
What
Christ,
haven't
Jay.
you done?
I'm a Jay of all trades.
You're the
man.
only fucking caller we need.
This is how the jack of all trades got started.
Damn.
Jay of all trades. Get it right.
So anytime we have some kind of problem, we're just calling Jay.
That's what I'm
We
screaming.
don't need anyone else's
Wait,
help.
We were
You
just
needed a
talking
roofer.
About, yeah, we
Jay,
just
you a
talking
roofer
about-
too?
No, my buddy Jason is though. He does a great job.
See?
He just did my house in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. It was 29 square, which is a big roof.
I know you did concrete, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What else?
I was a maintenance guy.
Yep.
I was a automotive locksmith. I can get into most people's cars faster than they can with your key.
I can vouch for that. He had to come get me out, get my keys one time.
Jeez.
Didn't you work at
George
Roscoe's
called
Chicken and Waffles or something?
George calls me 6 times a year at least.
Who?
George?
Yeah. You still
Yeah,
have your
he's
kit?
like
They didn't repo it? Like you had to turn it in?
No, because the company went out of business, so we kept everything.
Damn.
Oh my
You
god.
guys weren't doing a very good job then.
No, the owner's daughter ran it into the ground after he stepped down. She ran it down within 6 months.
All right, we're going to let you get back to your steaks. This is interesting.
all right, you
But
guys-
Scoot's got a leg up on, if he wants to buy a house and get a discount on ways of doing that.
All right,
to
we're
know
gonna
we
work,
got
we're
a
gonna work
cleaner.
together on some shit, Jay.
Hey, give them my contact, and then I do a finder's fee, too, for everybody who brings me stuff.
I'm
I got
not
you.
finding no fees, bro. You didn't say that. There's full disclosure. No finders.
No,
All
maybe I'll get a tattoo.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, a small one, though, like a wall piece, you know?
All right, well, we'll talk to you later, buddy. You have a good night. What kind of steak you making, by the way?
Some sirloin. I went to the butcher yesterday. Get my stuff fresh out here.
The butcher and the cleaner.
Yeah.
You're not a butcher. You can just do it yourself.
I mean, I know how, but I don't want to.
All right. Good to know.
You guys have a good night.
All right, you
All
too,
right,
bud.
You too.
All right.
Later.
Bye.
Now I know who I got to call to get by luminol.
What?
So they
Why does she
use
always
that.
throw this fucking big ass?
They use that in crime scenes. That's the stuff
Liquid?
they spray on to see if you try to clean up a crime.
I thought that was the stuff they sprayed on the bed to see if it was nasty. You know what
Luminol?
I'm saying? You're trying to see if Ted was,
That's just a black light.
yeah.
You know what? I got to stop messing with this damn thing.
Yeah.
When we go to break,
You finger around
I
with it.
record it.
He's
Catch
always
everything
fingering
off
around.
while we're talking. So when we come back, I didn't notice it was green, and I shut it off.
So how much of that did we miss?
All of it.
A lot of it. So we're gonna have to go off of.
Yeah.
I'm sure it bled through since we haven't had no errors.
As long as
It did.
okay, as long as it recorded onto mine.
Yeah.
Because I won't get his phone call on the other cameras. I won't be able to hear him.
Right.
So
Just on the one that's hooked up.
right,
Now-
as long as it went through.
Now hiring engineers, producers.
Jay, you an
Jay,
engineer
over-
by any chance?
Oh,
Have
we
you
should
heard
have
this?
asked. We should have asked if he did
I
that.
used to work on a road crew for Motley Crue. It was
Oh
great.
my god.
What's coming up this week, Scoot? Anything good?
I'm going to a party on Saturday.
Yes, it's
Eh.
Some
yes.
fucking douchebag.
Whose
but it's
party?
My 50th
Some
birthday
old
this
fuck.
week.
Grandfather time.
I wouldn't go.
I'm over it.
Already?
Yeah, I don't want to turn 50, dude.
Oh, you ain't got no choice.
Why?
Because I'm getting old.
Oh my
I'm breaking
God! Are
down.
you serious?
Got more health
One,
problems
you
than-
don't look it. Two,
I don't know.
I
That
feel it.
Santa Claus beard he's got going on there. Are we seeing this right now?
Two, I'm older than you.
But I
so
feel
quit your
it.
whining.
I feel it. Doing what we do in, 20 plus years of you doing
Should we
tree
join a
work.
gym?
Huh?
For real, should we join a gym?
Jim will be there on Saturday. He's coming.
No, I mean join gym and get the fuck out of here and go to fucking Florida. Didn't he move to Florida?
Wait,
No, I wish.
you're inviting your balls,
Your balls.
No.
Your boss?
No.
boss.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, you are now.
No, Jim. See. We always meet at bowling. Oh my God.
No,
No, I don't have time for a gym, dude.
what, you got to sit around here too long whining?
I'm back to work. I'm busy.
Well,
Are
then
you
you'll feel
because you
better.
didn't go to work Monday, Tuesday, Friday.
But I'm still sore from Wednesday and Thursday.
Dude, it is so much worse when you go back. I hate not being at work now.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm just
I'd
off on the
rather-
weekends, and I hate going back to work.
Like when they told me you're not going to work Friday because we're going to get some snow, I was
Sucks.
angry. Like
I got to
Gotta
stay in a
find me
rhythm.
something.
I have to stay in a rhythm.
Well, if we keep having these train derailments,
you'll be looking for a new job.
Oh.
I'm not. We won't. We're the union side.
No,
I
it
keep
doesn't
telling-
matter.
Anyway, no.
See, that's what I
it's-
mean. Brutal honesty. Just let it go, Ted. You shouldn't have said nothing.
No, it's just I'm on the union side of. I'm on the
And it
employee side of it, not
You're not driving a train.
Not the
How come
train
so many
side.
fucking trains are crashing?
they're old.
No, come
stop.
on. Get the fuck
Oh,
out of
they-
here.
No, there's more.
They're all
They're
the
just
same-
running into each other
They're all
now.
the same age, so they're all flipping this year and
Yeah.
shit.
Well, at one point, they just run into each other now?
We're
How
not
in the
getting. We're
fuck
not
is
getting.
that?
We're not getting our extended warranty. for 'em.
Oh,
But
Crazy.
yeah, no. If they keep going, I'm gonna be exhausted with all the calls.
Should be a good time. But I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna get my costume out and let
you
you take
shooting?
pictures of it to put up, so they know what I'm gonna be for Saturday. It's pretty funny. I don't know. Did I tell you who I was?
No.
Okay.
Who could
I wonder if
he
he would
be?
know. I think
Believe
you
it
would
or
know.
not.
I know who it is.
Yeah.
It's just from what she said.
Yeah.
I know she. Yeah.
That's who.
But I wonder, do you, people will know. People will know who that is.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know
think
how
most
many
of the
people
people
actually
there
watch
will
that
know.
show, but
Okay,
They'll know-
the
they'll know of
age
it.
range of people that are there should know.
Yeah.
but I don't know how widely popular it was. I thought it was because I watched it.
Yeah, I did too.
I think most
Yeah, I'm going
men
to
our age
Cindy.
probably have seen. You know.
or know what it is.
I'm going to Cindy Lauper.
You dressing as 80s, or did you find anything?
I have something I want to do, but it's not panning out right now. But I still got time. I still got
Oh,
time.
you got a week.
Really?
Yeah. That's it.
You got a week. My birthday's coming up. I'm gonna be 50. I don't want to do it. So
My mom's coming.
yeah.
The thing is,
Yeah.
oh, is she?
Yeah.
She better dance with me.
Tracy
I swear to God.
coming?
Oh God, you
No,
know she
she's not-
dance.
she's
She
not.
I don't know. I
loves
don't know.
to dance. But I will tell you this.
If she tries to dip me, I'm fucking.
No,
I'm gonna
but
go with it.
You're
She
fucking.
does the hoochie dances like
So does Scoot.
Right.
But-
She's gonna drop, pop, and lock it. I'm gonna fucking.
yeah. There you go.
Oh.
That's what
He's
she
gonna
does.
roll it.
Hey.
She does the grinding
Well,
up on you.
You know. I'll see you there, Ma. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Let's get out of here. Another informative podcast. We learned a lot
Yeah.
from Jay. He's done everything pretty much.
Wow.
Has he done tree work with you?
I know,
I
right?
don't think he's done irrigation with me either. So that's two
He's
on
done
the list.
everything but stuff that's important.
Yeah.
Sounds like my sister. She's done like everything.
Whoa.
No,
Oh, huh. That's crazy.
career wise.
Oh, career. Yeah.
She's been a prostitute.
No.
Well, she hasn't done everything.
all right. There's still time. There's
Exotic
still time.
dancer, maybe?
You got business, nursing, forensic nursing, English as a second language.
I can't believe you're leaving out prostitutes because that's a job. Some people take that.
Stripper.
Yeah.
Exotic
Some people take that
dancer.
stuff serious.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't like prostitution.
Yeah.
Exotic.
No,
All girls.
escort.
Yeah, escort.
Escort. Or no,
Exquisite.
companion partner. Companionship partner.
See, that's what I mean. You have to fucking lie to women. We call them prostitutes,
Jesus.
Yeah.
right?
Exotic escort. Sparkles. All right, let's get out of here. Birthday next week. We'll
Ciao.
talk to you guys on Sunday. See if Scoot can make it through the party. Everyone have a good week. Peace.
Don't buy that coffee.
Oh, we didn't even vote on it. Even though all
We didn't have to. It was anonymous.
unanimous.